Hello, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers, bringing you news and information from people making a difference in our communities. I'm Beverly Weaver, and joining me now is Lynn Osborne, Interim Executive Director for the ARC in Jefferson County. Lynn, welcome. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Let's talk a little bit about what you work with. Your organization very specifically focused on developmentally disabled folks. In terms of the definition of developmentally disabled, what exactly does that encompass?
Well, the words developmentally disabled, that really is an umbrella term, and it refers to people like people that have Down syndrome, cerebral palsy, in the autism spectrum, and as well as other disabilities too. And one of the things that is significant in that is there are people that receive that label, I guess, I hate to say label, but before they're 22. So it happens, it could happen at birth, or it could be some kind of a accident or an injury that happens during that span of time that is going to affect a person developmentally throughout their life.
Right. And you come from this with a very personal story. Tell me about that.
Well, when it was actually 34 years ago, I had twin babies that were born, and they were born prematurely. And one of those babies died with a brain hemorrhage, and the other one later was diagnosed with cerebral palsy. And he is 34 now and living in the community, and today he's at college, and he's living his life, but he's had a lot of obstacles to overcome.
In terms of the ARC, obviously serving these folks, you come to that with that personal story. It really drove you to want to help a lot of other people. Tell me what the ARC does in Jefferson County to help people with developmental disabilities.
Okay. We do advocacy for families and education, and we also provide a lot of resources. So as you say, it's life-changing. So we provide trainings, and one of the trainings we do is called Mobilizing Families, and it's one where families can come and learn the resources they need to know when they do have a child with a developmental disability.
Yeah. In terms of your personal experience, obviously, you know, carrying twins throughout your pregnancy, you had no way of knowing what would happen. But families really do face some very different challenges when they have a child with a disability, don't they?
Absolutely. And that's really why we put the training together. We just simply thought it shouldn't be so hard to gain all this information that you need to know. Yeah. And so it really does help them. Over a 9-week period, we give them information that's going to help them throughout the years ahead. And
you've also written a book about your son, your personal journey, Try Another Way. Tell me about that.
Well, actually, I picked that title because when David was little, I heard a man, his name was Mark Gold, who took people that they said were not employable, and he taught them to put together intricate bicycle parts to make a living wage. And at that time he said, if you don't know how, it doesn't mean it can't be done, you just try another way. And this book is a story of how we have tried many, many ways. We've learned from what worked and didn't work, and we continued on. And David has a good life.
And in terms of the community really helping the ARC, certainly you have members of the community who understand what you do and are very supportive, but you try and reach out to the rest of the community as well, I would imagine.
Absolutely. As people come to know about our organization and the good work that we do, they want to be involved. And we have a variety of ways that they can be involved through volunteering, and a lot of times adults with disabilities, they really do need more people in their life, and so we have some groups like Coffee House and People First, where people could come and be in those, you know, get to know them, and a lot of times mentoring can happen. We also have Action Club. That's a group that the Kiwanis have been real active with adults, helping individuals with disabilities to be able to do service in the community.
Where can people go to get more information on the ARC in Jefferson County?
Well, they can go to our website at www.arcjc.org.
All right, very good. Lynn Osborne, Executive Director, Interim for the ARC in Jefferson County. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
And thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Beverly Weaver.